The story starts here in the heart of the city. What's happening, everybody? Welcome into another edition of the Suffolk Sports Report. I'm Jacob Tobey. That's Sean Cushing. We got a lot to get to today, my friend. Yeah, Boston fans are excited about the fact that they get to watch both the Celtics and the Bruins compete for the only thing that matters here in Boston, and that's a championship.
Live now in Boston with much more. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's been a while since March Madness has been here in Boston. It's going to be really exciting, and TD Garden will be mad once again.
So I got to ask you, is your bracket busted as well?
Everyone's bracket's busted. It's March Madness, but that's the fun. If it wasn't busted, then that wouldn't be fun. Welcome inside TD Garden, everybody. Jacob Tobey alongside Caleb Burton as the Boston Celtics fall to the Indiana Pacers by a final score of 97-91. They come all the way back from 26 down in the second half, but they could not come back to win the whole game. What went wrong? Bruins off to a good start with their 5-1 win last night. We'll see if the Celtics can follow up that performance on Sunday versus the Milwaukee Bucks. For Suffolk in the City, I'm Jacob Tobey, NECN. On today's show, the special edition of the Suffolk Sports Report, we're talking all things NBA trade deadline. We'll have different guests coming in and out, our own reporters with analysis, and so much more. Let's go over to the Patriots now. They're on their way to their 6th Super Bowl, 3rd in the last 4 years. Our Sean Cushing is in studio with a look ahead to the big game. Sean? So your family's from Armenia, your mom was born there. You actually got to play for the U20 Armenian national team this past summer. What was that experience like? Tell me about that.
That was truly a blessing.
Young.
Circle in the slot, turning his Dabrowski scores!
Exciting. Fearless.
And then Achari just drilled cleanly and knocked down Mammon in the far corner. And here we go.
The Bruins have entertained all season long, and with Boston as the 2nd overall seed, big things are expected of the black and gold.
I think the Bruins will make it to the Cup Finals, and that's not just me being a biased Bruins fan. I think there's something different this year, and for the first time, it's exciting to watch the Bruins this year.
Goalie Tuukka Rask has also been a topic of discussion due to his inconsistent play during big moments. The question is, which version of Rask will Bruins fans see?
Tuukka Rask, you don't really know what you're going to get from him. From 2013, he was our best player on that roster. And then after that, he hasn't been the same. I mean, he seems to be a bit of a choke artist, which is not good at all.
The Celtics are also the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference as they take on the Milwaukee Bucks this Sunday. And without star point guard Kyrie Irving, second-year player Jaylen Brown will be heavily counted on.
Jaylen Brown.
And with Jaylen Brown, you know, I don't really think he has to be the exact leader. I think you have Tatum in there as well as Rozier. He's been playing awesome. But I think Jaylen Brown, this is a big step in his progress.
And that's why Danny Ainge wants a first-round pick for who? Marcus Smart. Do the Celtics need to trade him? I mean, it's 3 p.m. We haven't heard anything yet. Do you need to worry about David Price, though? He starts tonight versus Tampa Bay. What Price will we see? Because we've seen him be an ace in this town. We've seen him be injured, and everyone kind of go against him. So what should we expect from him this season? Breaking news, guys. Right off the bat, Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN just tweeting out moments ago that Orlando has traded Elfrid Payton to Phoenix for a 2nd-round pick. Those are, of course, what his sources are telling him right now. Kemba Walker coming in on Wednesday night. Could they end the Celtics streak? We'll find out. Aaron Baines off the first tip of the game puts that in for 2 with authority. Marcus Smart, step back Jay on Nicholas Batum. See you later. Kemba Walker, step back Jay on Semi Ojeleye, puts it down for 2. Dwight Howard, he goes baseline against Aaron Baines. He did that all night long. Then Jaylen Brown, vicious dunk Monday, vicious dunk Wednesday with authority for 2. Puts the Celtics up by 12. Kyrie Irving, 1 fake, 2 fake, 3 fake. Everybody gets a fake. Puts in the jump shot there, get the crowd going, then pulls up from 25 feet. He nails that 3. And the Celtics would continue on. Greg Monroe getting in on the action, moving the ball. Abdel Nader in the corner. He puts down the 3. The Celtics would win 134-106. And Sean, let's play a new game here in the Suffolk Sports Report, a little game called Buy or Sell. First one, let's get right into it. Buy or sell. The Celtics will re-sign Marcus Smart at the end of this season. I think they should re-sign him, but I'm going to go sell. I think the Celtics ultimately won't do it just because of the money Smart will demand on the free agent market. I've always said this. I've said if it's upwards of $15 million or more per year, the Celtics shouldn't do it because that's too much money for a guy that's going to come off your bench. But if it's in the range of 13 to 15 million, why not do it? He's your best defender. He's your leader. He's been here the most out of any Celtic. He's the longest tenured Celtic on this roster right now at this point in time, he's the most versatile guy on your team. Defense-wise, I mean, he can guard positions 1 through 4, some 5s. You've seen him guard Kristaps Porzingis and Paul Millsap in the playoffs a couple of years ago. You can go back to that as well. It all comes down to that money situation. Will it be more than $15 million a year? 30% from 3, but he does make some clutch shots. So we'll keep an eye on what the Celtics decide to do with him. Next one, buy or sell. Gordon Hayward will return this season. Man, everyone's talking about this right now. Yeah, I'm sell as well. Danny Ainge, do not do this. Do not bring him back. That's going to be a bad idea. He's coming off, again, like Sean said, one of the worst injuries I've ever seen in basketball and in pro sports in general. What's he going to do? 10 to 15 minutes off the bench? That's fine. He won't be in basketball shape. If he comes back 3 or 4 games before the playoffs start, it's just not enough. Now, I want to get your opinion, Sean, on Danny Ainge has been tweeting out pictures of him doing certain things, shooting, everything. Is it a mind game that he's trying to play with other teams that, we're going to bring Hayward back and it's going to be all good. We're going to go, to the finals. Why is he promoting Hayward so much right now? And last one, buy or sell. The Celtics will beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. I told Lainey Johnson, who sits at this desk all the time, she's producing today. Nice job, Lainey. I told her before, on that night that LeBron James hit that game-winning shot against Minnesota, it was the night before the trade deadline. Everything's brewing for the Cavs. They make those trades. I told her, this is where it starts for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're going to restart their season. This is what's going to happen. They're going to go on a winning streak, and they have LeBron James. Like you said it, the Celtics have really only beat LeBron once. All right, we'll see what happens come May and June in the playoffs for the NBA. Well, that'll do it for us today. Make sure to follow Studio 73 on all of our social media. My name is Jacob Tobey.